Hey, welcome back. I'm your host, Steph.
And I'm Chris.
And this is the Ladyy Lounge, where we keep it real and our glasses.
Spilled.
Almost spilled. We about to spill it.
Is your ceiling okay? Okay. And we are drinking.
What are we drinking?
Rondell Prosecco.
We went to Total Wine to get it, and it was one of the guys' favorite.
His name is Chris. Shout out to Chris at Total Wine.
Chris.
And this was his favorite. It is a product of Italy. So
it's a Prosecco. Yeah, we're about to try it. He said it's a little dry, so.
And we like dry wines, but just in case, we got some juice.
And we got some juice to pour in it.
I want it to be even.
A little mimosa.
Yeah.
Today, Chris?
Today, on episode 6, we are speaking of 2000s fashion.
Yes, 2000s fashion as in like clothes, shoes,
hair accessories and stuff. And mainly like that's us around middle school.
Or from 2000s and then 2010. So me and Chris were born in the 90s. We're 90s babies.
Yes.
We grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s. And then I think that we were in middle school by like late 2000s and then high school around early 2010s, right?
Yes, because I graduated high school 2011.
So, 2011?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When did you graduate high school?
2013.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why
you were born in 93.
Yeah.
I was born in 94. But we have 2 school years apart from
us. Oh. But, yeah. 2011, 2010s.
Were you like the younger one in your grade? Yeah, you were. If you were born in May.
Yeah.
I'm an older person in my grade because I was born in November.
Oh, see.
So that's why we have 2 school years apart. We're only a year apart. Almost 2, but only a year.
That part.
But yeah, so if you graduated in 2000, so it was like, 2000s to 2010s. I mean, I was in school in 2013, but when I think of like my high school era of fashion, I think about like the jerk like fashion. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. So that's when you were still in school, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, we'll talk about that later. Let's start early off, like when we were like in like elementary, middle school. Like, what's something that you remember like wearing a lot?
I loved Smackers chapstick.
Yes.
That was I have a confession. You guys. I'm doing this because this is a safe space, okay? The Ladyy Lounge is a podcast. Sorry. Just hold it, Steph. Okay. So with Smackers, I feel like my confession. Sorry, y'all. I feel like this is a safe space for lady loungers. And so when I was younger, and we're talking elementary, okay? Right? Is that 2000s? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like elementary school. I used to eat it. I used to eat the chapstick because it's like, it tasted so good. It smelled so good. And I thought edible. You can, they smelled very edible. And I just thought must be edible. Yeah. It's now I won't like just yum just eating, but I've definitely like
I'm side-eyeing you.
I won't like eating the whole chapstick. I might have like nibbled.
I definitely remember them smelling like they could be eaten. So I feel you.
I
probably put a lot in my lips.
Yep. Like yes. That for sure.
Do you remember them jelly bracelets that everyone would have?
Yes, but I remember them not being called jelly bracelets.
No, they're
jelly bracelets.
Jelly bracelets. But kids are crazy.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, for me during that time, we weren't calling it jelly. My group of people weren't calling it jelly bracelets.
What were we calling them?
They were called sex bracelets.
Right.
So like the black had a meaning, and then like they'll pop off the bracelet. But the thing is, I was wearing it because
When you you popped it off?
So like, well, I wasn't really like doing that, but this is what everyone in my grade was doing. So they would have different bracelets, like color bracelets, and they each meant something.
Yeah, I
So
know that. That happened
like
in my
black
school
could
too.
be could mean like, oh, you've gave some dome before. I don't know. Like we're just gonna make it up, but that's
Gave some
basically
what did you say?
gave some dome. Like you've given head before. So like, but in the guy who it was with, I guess, would pop off the bracelet off your wrist. Like, so
So
then,
so you would wear all the colors, and then if you
yeah,
didn't, you would pop it off. Because for us, it was like yes, they were sex bracelets. We didn't call them sex bracelets. I mean, we did call them sex bracelets, but like if we're talking around other people, like adults or teachers, like you didn't call them sex, you call them jelly bracelets. But essentially, that's what everyone knew what it was. It was sex bracelets. Not essentially everyone, but you wouldn't pop them off. Well, at least it's like if you wore a red one, that means you did whatever that red one meant. Or if you wore the blue one, you
oh,
did whatever the blue
maybe
one.
that's right. Yeah, it was a long time ago, guys.
Yeah,
But yeah, that sounds more accurate.
but they were sex bracelets because I don't know. I feel like I don't know what y'all did in middle school, but I feel like a lot of y'all were lying. Y'all weren't doing that shit. That's crazy. And if you were, I hope that you seek help today because I don't think anyone should be having sex in middle school. That's crazy. Or even elementary school.
Them
We have in
fast
elementary schools.
girls, man. I want one of them. I wasn't one of them. I just hung out with them. They were just, yeah, but I wasn't doing that.
I had them because
They were
when
cute.
you go to the store, it's not like, can I have a sex bracelet, mom? They were known as regular bracelets. Kids or teenagers made it a thing. So, like, I had them because my mom didn't know that it meant sex stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But I actually got
So
in
I
trouble
wore
for wearing
them.
those. I remember my dad actually, I'm sorry, sidebar. With the jelly bracelets, I remember my dad checked me out of school. This is middle school. Now, mind you, I was wearing the jelly bracelets, but I wasn't wearing it for what I mentioned, like the sex intention.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I was saying earlier.
My dad checked me out of school early, and I had them on. And like one of the administrators were like talking to my dad, like, "Do you know what that means?" And so my dad was like, "No." And so when they had that conversation, my dad was like, "Take that off. Like, throw it away."
They probably kids started talking about it so much, and then like or whoever, whatever, and like adults started hearing about it. But really, I'm sure it was like teens that made it a thing. Like if you had red, that means you did something, and then it like went down and down, and people heard about it. But they were regular ass bracelets. It was just people try to have meaning behind it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that just made me think of something.
What?
I'm gonna share it because it's in the moment. So I just watched a Quiet on the Set documentary. This is a super sidebar. I'm sorry, I have to say this. And me and my man were talking about how if you watch it, you know that we grew up 90s babies and 2000s kids grew up with a lot of things being very sexualized in our lives. Like if regular TV shows, kids TV shows were very it wasn't like in your face sexualized, but if you knew, you knew, like, you know, as an adult and stuff like that. So, like, just bracelets like that being thing, we're very sexualized generation. Okay, we can move on. It just
That's crazy. We that you made that full circle.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. What else? I remember when I was younger, we had those butterfly clips, and then what are those hair ties that you said that would hurt like a bitch every time my mom would put them on me? The bubble hair ties. Like
oh my god,
the big.
So I just call them growing up. I call them bubbles, but basically like when your hair is braided and tie the ends, and it's like the bubbles, and they heavy. So if you turn your head, you would get knocked upside the head. Okay, like that's when my hair humbled me to like relax. Like you're doing the most. Like I hated also the big hard beads. Like I had that in my hair, but them bubbles though, when it knocked you in the forehead, or even
just trying to put them on, like they were like two sides. Like the middle was like like
yep.
clip, and it was two sides. And I remember just trying to wrap it around my. Oh my god, it was painful. I did not like that. And then the butterfly hair clips, a bunch of little girls. I remember watching like Lizzie McGuire, and they had stuff like that.
Very influential. I feel like
chokers.
With the fashion, the platform heels
sandals.
Yes,
I had a pair of those. I think I had a few pairs of those actually. I remember. I feel like I had some pictures of me wearing those. Yeah, Yeah, there was a bunch of different fashion.
Let us know in the comments, like, what were you wearing, like, 2000s to 2010? Is that what we're saying?
2000s, yeah, 2010s.
Yeah. Like, did you get humbled by your hair too, or was it just me? Were you wearing the stretchy headbands, like, you know, when you put your hair back? I don't know.
Crimped hair.
Oh my gosh, crimped hair, like the styles of hair.
Too.
She was very influential, man.
And she would always wear like her like long skirts, crimped hair, and like the little butterfly clips. Yep.
Do you think were claws, like, not the butterfly clips, but the claws were the was that a thing too? I also, you know what I remember, because I was doing this because I had very long, like, straight hair. I was doing the chopsticks. Do you remember those?
Yep.
I would have like the hair, the little side bang,
that was
and like a messy bun, and then I thought I was cute and was, what a time.
And was cute. I remember that towards like middle school age, or no, I would say like towards my end of my like elementary school age, what is that monkey called? What did we say it was called earlier?
Paul Frank.
Paul Frank.
Yeah. The little monkey graphic shirts and stuff like that.
That and Aeropostale plaid shorts and
it's a
polo shirt. Like that was very popular like in the middle school era, I feel like.
Along with Paul Frank. Do you remember the rabbit? It's like,
yes,
was it Happy Rabbit or
no, it was? I feel like it was called Jack something actually. Let me see. Let me look it up.
Yeah.
I know what you're
and we'll about. Show you guys like pictures of each one that we talk about. Like, yeah, I remember I had like back when CDs were a thing. I had a CD case and it was like purple and it had like that rabbit, like that happy.
I know what you're talking about.
And then it had like a sarcastic. Maybe that's why we're so like our generation is so sarcastic, because those sayings that it would have were very sarcastic. Do you remember?
You could get those shirts at like Justice. I remember.
Justice is
a store.
Like, are you saying right now?
No, like back in the day.
Limited to. Yeah, it went from limited to, and then it changed from limited to Justice, and it's the same exact store.
Wow, limited to was before. That's crazy. I do remember that now.
That's where I always got my first day of school outfits. I had to get it from limited to, and limited to was expensive because I remember my mom making some comments like, "Do you really need this?" But like anything limited to is like,
I can't find it, and I'm writing random things.
No, just write like try 2000s rabbit shirt.
There you go. Oh, there he goes.
What's it called?
I don't know. Happy Bunny, you were right.
Okay, Happy Bunny. Wow.
It says cute but psycho, things get even out.
What?
One of the shirts said cute but psycho, things even out. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, but I was wearing those things.
You go, girl, and don't come back.
Yeah, like I feel like that's where
it's a little shade. It's a little shade.
I feel like my sassiness kind of evolved from like those little. It's just little details, but yes, man. I'm annoyed with myself.
So growing up and like around middle school, I remember leggings became a thing. And leggings now seems like they've been around forever. But one time they were not. I remember it started off, at least for me, when where I grew up, I bought my first pair of leggings because I wore a jean skirt that was pretty mini. Like it wasn't like super mini. It was like middle school age mini. So maybe like right here or something like that. Like in between my legs, my knees and my thigh. Like right here. So I wore leggings underneath them because it was a short skirt, but I wore leggings, and I was like, I don't know, maybe like 12 or something. And then leggings people just started wearing leggings as regular pants, and that's the best thing that's happened to women.
I feel it, right. You know what? When I think about it, back then, I think I looked at leggings as like another layer of undergarments.
Yes,
like,
no, they were like people wanted to use them as tights, like because essentially you could wear skirts with tights underneath, you know, like pants tights, you know. But then leggings became a thing, and so you could wear your leggings with your underneath your skirt or your dress. But then girls just started wearing them as like regular pants. They're like yoga pants.
These are cute, and then it went into printed. What printed did you have? Do you remember?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I did just kind of catch you.
I'm pretty sure I know I had a pair of tribal printed leggings for sure. They were like brown and white. I can't remember the others, but I mean, let me tell you, I have cheetah printed leggings currently, so you know that's forever in fashion for me. But I don't care when it's gonna be. I'll have my cheetah leggings, but I had the tribal ones. There was like space, like galaxy ones.
I definitely had a galaxy phase. Like, okay, like I love galaxy. Like, ooh, especially if I can find the right hue of colors. Like, yes, I was one of those. It's fine.
There was like some people wore like cats all over their leggings, you know, like just like crazy, like
yeah.
They're what would be considered memes now, I feel like pictures of like this cat that's like a meme now. You know what I'm saying? But back then it was just like a random cat and just a bunch of that random cat picture all over the legging print.
That was the cat was the print.
Right. The galaxy ones, the tribal ones, the not aesthetic, Aztec.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then the deer one. It wasn't deer, but it was like
Christmassy,
yeah.
It's like a moose, right?
Yeah, like a moose. Yes. Oh god.
And then it had the
ugly
chevron print, which is that zigzag.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Checkered was really big. I feel like late 2000s, 2010s.
I know this is really like nostalgic. Like just thinking back, I'm just like.
But my first pair of leggings were pink leggings that I wore with a quote unquote mini skirt.
And what came first, the leggings or the?
They even had at the bottom like that, like lacy thing,
like the tulle, like
yes.
Which ones?
Just my leggings.
Oh,
like they weren't even all the way to the bottom. They were like right here, capris, and but they finished with the like the lacy
flare. Did it flare? Or was it?
No, it was tight like leggings. Yeah, they were leggings because they were a thick material like leggings, but they weren't like not super thick like jeans or pants or whatever. But they were
thick like me.
But speaking of like leggings, you remember gauchos?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Girl, I loved my gauchos.
They need to come back. I would wear
them. Were so comfortable. I was really thinking,
comfy,
and then
but fashionable,
and they just so flowy, and you just with the flip flops. Yeah, man.
Oh, with the platform flip flops. Oh my god, I can literally picture platform sandals, the flip flops with the gaucho pants and a like shirt, layered tank top shirt, layered. I
was the way I was so into layering my shirt should be.
Sorry.
I don't know. Did I do the belt? I probably did do the belt.
I don't think I really ever did much of the belt, but that was.
But the layering thing, I definitely did. Like it should have been studied. Like why? Where did that come from?
My auntie, I remember she grew up with me around. She was the same age. She'd swear to God 2-3 tank tops and then her like actual shirt. Like, girl, what in the world?
It's like you will have a blue and a pink and then a white polo,
and
but
then you had to show it in the bottom too.
Yeah, because they'll be long and layered.
It's like the more layers you had, the more like you would,
I don't know why we thought that.
That is hilarious.
But speaking of the platform flip flops, the gladiator sandals, I was a sucker. It had me in a chokehold. I thought it was so cute, and especially the tall ones, like it goes up your leg. Yeah, man.
I proudly say I have never owned no gladiator sandals. I did own like the sandals that would like that were kind of like the gladiators, but they weren't as high up. They were just like in the bottom. They weren't like gladiators though, because I feel like the gladiators were the ones that came all the way. But they were. I had those sandals. Those were very popular in general, like the short gladiators. No, they weren't short, but they were like different designs. I didn't ever have the gladiators though. That's wild. Uh, Speaking of more shoes, Heelys. I had a pair of Heelys.
Did you?
In elementary school. Yes, girl. I had a pair of Heelys. I remember those were popping for a while.
Did you really like roll around like on your?
It was fun. I would take him to skate night at church.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever got a pair of Heelys. I didn't. Yeah, I don't think my parents were like.
I just got one pair. I think I was.
I always wanted a pair, but I remember the commercial.
High school, or not high school. Fucking week. No, I was probably
Middle?
like in the fifth grade, sixth grade when I got them, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. You know, another fashion that when I thought of the layering was the long maxi skirts, the church skirts. That's what I call them, church skirts, because I would wear them to church. And I seen recently on Shein that they have the low cut long maxi skirts again, and I don't know what's going on.
It's coming back, you guys.
Are they coming back?
I think we are the target audience right now, and they said we'll call this line nostalgia, and they're not literally. I don't know the line. I'm just saying your reaction was like, "Bitch, what?" I did not know. No, I just made that up. But I'm just saying, like, all the stuff that we are familiar with are coming back in our older years, are so it's just like, we ain't forget about you, you'll remember this, like. And even down to the hair, you said the crinkle. I was a major, like, it was really bad, like, it's so embarrassing when y'all see this picture, like the side bang also had me in a chokehold, like, but it was bad. I think this is also during my little emo phase. I think I had a layered shirt on too. Oh my gosh, you know what I used to wear?
What?
Do you remember like the hat? Okay. Oh, I had the hat like that was you. Okay, you know like did she wear a hat in Jenny from the Block? It was like not a fedora, but like it was like an old man hat.
No.
You know what I'm talking
fedora.
about?
Even those are called fedoras.
They are?
They were in the list. I just was like,
I wore that hat like kind of, but it's not.
It's not a fedora,
like a beret kind of thing. Like,
I know what you mean, and yes,
and it had the bill and everything, but it was like a beret poofy thing. And then I wore that. I had a white. And then I remember wearing like a gray, I think it was like a dress, but it was like bubbly, the bubble dress. And then it was gray. Yes, girl. And then I had a red like cardigan, but it was like a cropped cardigan over it.
I remember the crop cardigans. Wow.
Yeah.
I had a few of those crop cardigans.
With the platform black flip flops.
Like, tie them here. Wow, crop cardigans is that's so funny because girls would wear that with layered shirts in the bottom and either like a maxi skirt or like gauchos.
But do you remember the bubble dresses though?
Okay, so I had, and I think I know what you're talking about. For my freshman year at homecoming dance, I wore like a bubbly dress. They were like very homecoming. I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
Mine was more casual. There's like a cotton fabric, and then but it stopped here, like at my knee. But like the bottom, it looked like.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about, and it's like kind of like
bubbly.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So and then so think of like, okay, you have a piece of paper and you fold it like kind of in half, but you don't crease it, and it's just like that bubble right there. Imagine that, just a fabric, just double layered but bubbly. I had that. I was wearing that. My mom was buying me that. Yeah.
Wow. I just went like that was very nostalgic.
Skinny jeans.
I just want to say yes. I'm gonna go. But they were like
really.
Mine had like sequins in it. Like,
oh, did it?
It wasn't knitted. Well, I'm sure it was knitted, but like it looked like that.
Yeah, woven.
Yeah. And some of them had like sequins in them. That reminds me of the sweet sequins purse. Do you remember those?
You want to know what? I think
I'll show y'all a picture.
But when did that come out? Like early to the
I don't. Like that was during the Gauchos.
I personally do not. I don't think I got my first purse until late. Like, because I was I hated carrying things. I wanted to be hands free. And what was I going to put in it? What did you put in your purse back then?
Well, I would take purses. I took a purse to high school. I remember
high school, yes.
But in middle school and maybe like late elementary, I would take a purse to church when I would go to church.
What do you put in your purse?
Kind of like be cute with my outfit. My lip smackers. Not that I had lip smackers, but yeah, like lip gloss. If I had like, I probably had like a wallet, but probably nothing really in it. Just like maybe $1 or $2 for offerings.
I've never
or $5. I would put like pens and markers, just like a girly stuff in there. You would probably think of stuff to put in if you didn't want to carry it.
I couldn't imagine carrying a purse because in my head I'm like, what do I need that for? Like, the smackers would be in my pocket, and then what else was I carrying?
Maybe a book. I used to read a lot when I was younger.
No, I was not carrying a book. I was not. I did have a Game Boy.
My Bible, yeah,
but that would go in my backpack.
So you had a backpack.
Yeah, I won't.
I mean, I won't taking a purse to school. I was taking a purse to church.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't get into purses until like maybe when I started my period because I had to carry.
Oh, that sucks.
Like, but I don't remember. I remember my first purse was a denim purse. Actually, my first purse was it's like a dark rinse denim purse. I remember it wasn't too big, but like it was like a good first purse for sure.
I'm weak. You said it's a good first purse. Okay, let's go back into it. So there's an era that I remember very clearly going into high school, and it was the era of colored skinny jeans. I had the red, the white, the purple, the pink. Definitely had a pair of black, and I think I had a blue pair. I want to say at some point I might have had like that neon green and yellow, but I'm not 100% positive. I feel like maybe someone let me borrow them. But I had them skinny jeans. It's funny because growing up, all our jeans were like boot cut jeans, like flare, but not like. But I wouldn't even say like this flare. Like this is like purposely flared. Ours was just like normally flared. Like does that make sense? Like there's a difference between bell bottoms and jeans that were being worn in the 2000s before skinny jeans. They were just, I think they're called boot cut.
Yeah, there's boot cut, there's flare, and straight leg. But straight leg was like the transition to skinny jeans. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because it just got wider. I mean, it just got narrower, tighter, and tighter.
But skinny jeans, change short. I heard that skinny jeans are out of fashion, and
I'm still wearing them because I look the fuck good.
I love skinny jeans.
In some skinny jeans, especially a high waisted pair of skinny jeans. You can't tell me I don't look good. Sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I feel like, do you remember the slouch boots? Did you ever have
booties? Booties were popular.
Yeah, they were booties, but they had that like overlap slouch look to them.
Oh yes, they were like kind of they weren't layered, but I know what you mean.
Like it
was like
a boot.
We could definitely find a picture.
We're gonna show a picture.
I could think of my friend's friend. She had black. I'm sure I had some too. Black.
I had brown. I had almost every color.
And it was like kind of layered. Like yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Those are coming back. That's crazy.
Really?
Yes, I saw this lady going like she made a TikTok. And she went into DSW or some shoe store, and the shoes are on display, like there. And so she had like a millennial, like millennials would look at that and think.
And they had the maxi skirts, and I'm like, I feel like maybe 2 years ago I threw away my last maxi skirt that I had because I was wearing maxi skirts in college because they weren't necessarily in like high top fashion, but they were still like people would still wear them. But now like the last 5 years, I think it's like the low cut ones, That's really crazy how things come back. Do you think that I remember someone's like, is the church girl era gonna come back like the white girl autumn thing? You know how they would wear like the big scarves and the tribal print leggings? Like, is that gonna come back? I would never wear tribal print leggings again.
I don't think it went away. I think.
What?
Let me tell you why. Because yes, it's. I understand we're specifically talking about leggings, but like it's yoga pants now. If you think about it, those like we're talking about those printed leggings. Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about those printed leggings. Like I think those are.
But now, tribal. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I can really. I'm trying to think.
I mean, I believe it because you know why?
Especially they're twerkable type.
Ones, so
yeah, I think they're.
Oh, but you're talking about
those are also yoga pants and leggings, basically.
They're not leggings, though. Leggings are different. But I
think those are leggings.
Same material, but they're not leggings. They're yoga pants that are like. I know what you're talking about. I mean, yes, it's the same class, but what makes a difference is that it's closed and they're like tights. Yeah, and that's what leggings is. Those are not the tribal pants. I know what you're talking about. Those workable.
Yeah, those are leggings. They have leggings in that print. I think those are back because
they're back. People are wearing them.
So the only time I see them, okay, let me explain. The only time I see them being worn is when people are twerking and they make it look mesmerizing.
Yes, but those are the flared ones, baby.
No, they have leggings too. They're not all wearing flares. Like I think they are wearing that too.
Because the flare ones you can get at Walmart right now. I have 2 pairs.
Okay, and the leggings with the print I can find on Amazon right now. But I'm pretty confident.
You can find a VHS on Amazon.
Okay. You can go to Walmart and find you a printed.
Yeah, you're right. You can.
So, but they're like tight.
Yeah. Do people wear them? I feel like maybe they gotta sell them at Walmart, right?
I was about to say the people in Walmart be wearing them. I'm just saying.
My 2 twerkable pants that she's talking about, I found them at Walmart, so they definitely do sell those. I don't know, but they do sell the tight ones. I don't know if people wear them. Some people do, I guess.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Is there any shoe? Do you remember? I got me some bathing apes. The Babes shoes. Mm-hmm. I never had them because I can't imagine myself really wearing them. But and I remember the pastries. That was 2000.
Remember the jacket that would zip all the way up?
Yes. Yes.
That was like
they were wearing the kids. It was always
snapbacks, big old glasses, side bangs.
What was the Soldier Boy glasses called?
Fuck, I don't remember. There was something with a G. I didn't write it down.
But you guys know like where it got the lines, like those glasses were like 2000s,
and they were colorful too, just like the jeans.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why we like those glasses so much because you couldn't really see shit at all.
And I don't know too much, but I know like the 2000s era for men, it was big clothes, like
oversized
jorts, big jean jorts, big old t-shirts or jerseys, like super like white tees or jerseys.
Was jersey dresses a thing?
That was a thing for like yes, it was, but it was more like for like.
Was that early?
No, it was a thing. It was just for old. I mean,
I wore a jersey dress actually at East Garner Middle School.
There you go.
And I remember it was blue and it said Brooklyn. Yeah. I don't know why I hit myself with something. What I said jersey dresses.
Oh, the guys, yes. They were wearing jean jorts and then in 2000.
What are jorts?
Jean shorts.
That's what they called it?
Yeah, jorts.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's still a thing.
I did not. I've never heard that.
I saw somebody wear jorts the other day. I don't know who it was. I feel like it was a child.
It sounds funny. Do you call it jorts? If y'all call it jorts, leave it in the comments. I just need to know. I'm just trying to see something. That's what they be saying.
Or jean shorts.
That's insane. Jorts is such a funny word.
My man owned a pair of jorts when I met him.
Shorts. Jean shorts. I mean, I get it.
He's probably the last person I ever saw besides this person I just saw.
That's funny.
Actually, I think I saw someone yesterday in the gym in shorts. That's crazy, actually.
When you were younger, did you use the stick-on earrings?
Girls don't call their shorts jorts.
Okay, that's probably why.
It's a guy thing.
Oh well,
It's not that only guys say it, as in like when guys are talking, or when anyone's talking about guy jean shorts, I've heard them call them jorts, but never women.
I was unaware. But then again, yeah, I mean, the stick-on earrings though. Did you ever use those, or do you just? I know, like I had friends that used them a lot.
I never used them because I got my ears pierced before I left the hospital. I'm foreign. I'm sure I used it on my body. I probably got them, but my ears have always been pierced.
That is true. Mine have been too.
That's definitely why we never wore them.
But I do know people who have, for sure.
I remember finding out girls in grade school didn't have their ears pierced. I was like, why not? Like, were you not born like that? But for real, I don't remember like time my ears weren't pierced. So I remember getting them though, or people had.
I did have clip-on earrings though, like the kid, like the dress. They were dressed up, clip-on earrings and stuff, and I would actually wear them like they were.
Yeah. But you always had your ears pierced.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So no. Going back to the guys fashion, a little bit in the 2010, same thing. Skinny jeans. The guys wearing skinny jeans, snapbacks.
They were jerking.
Just a bunch of colors. Colored skinny jeans is probably like a big thing.
You know what? When I think of colored skinny jeans, it just reminds me of Apple. I think because of that, there's like a commercial Apple had when like
No, because I feel like there's a commercial of a guy in colored skinny jeans and he's like dancing, but he has his little iPad Nano.
Oh yeah.
With a snapback. That might have been like Bruno Mars.
I don't know. I can imagine him wearing colored skinny jeans too.
Back in the day. Hold on. They're called shutter glasses. I did write it down. That's what those glasses would look like. Shutter glasses.
Blinds. It's so interesting how they got popular.
But yeah, I mean, high-low dresses. You said that you.
I did. But then so my reason of why I was like high-low dresses had me in a chokehold. I was tall, so it's just like, and I love the way they blew in the wind. I still buy high if I do. Like I actually,
it's definitely a good dress to wear if you have long legs. They actually still make high-low dresses. They just aren't as, I feel like, popular as they were back then. But they still make them, and people still buy them and wear them. I actually have, it's not a dress though. It's like a romper that has like a cape, but it looks like a high-low dress. You know what I'm saying?
I have that. Okay, I have something like that.
Yeah, you do.
Sure. I do.
So that's kind of like an evolved high-low dress, you know?
It is.
It's like a romper with it gives it the same vibe.
It's shorts. It's like a skirt, but a dress. You're like a dress skirt.
It's like
a dress skirt. Like, let me dress skirt you. Sorry.
Another thing I know I did a lot in high school was stiletto pumps in the heels.
Stiletto pumps in the club.
I used to wear those a lot to like, you know, weddings, events, whatever. And then I'm pretty sure I wear them to school once in a while. But like, you know, stiletto pumps, like those round ones, those are very 2010s for me. And then I think the first time I ever got my nails done, like acrylic wise, was when in middle school when crackle was a thing. The crackle nails, I remember those. I hope those come back.
Really?
I would get crackle nails again. They were my first. I have a picture of that. My first pair of nails were crackle nails, hot pink and white.
That's cute. That's cute.
And I love nails now. What else? What fashion would you bring back? They all come back, but which one would you bring back now? Like you're like, I wish I could wear
that. I mean, okay, maybe I'll give you maybe multiple. Okay. I do like overalls. I feel like overalls is still a thing, but it's not like.
I feel like overalls never go out. There's some things that never go out of season. might not see it often, but you're probably not looking for it too. You could find overalls.
I'm here for gachos. I feel like they were just
Agree.
so comfortable. Granted, like I'm trying to think how I would style it differently. Now, how would you style it
I
differently
would definitely
now?
bring back gauchos back as well. I honestly would style it just like I did back in the day. I would probably wear gauchos more like in a springy time, and it wouldn't be like a dress up thing. I don't think you can really dress up gauchos anymore. I feel like it kind of looks silly when you try to. It looks childish.
It
Kind
would
of dressed up.
it
In
would
my
have to
opinion.
it would depend on the texture of it. If it's satin or something, I feel like you can dress it up. Mm-hmm.
You could dress those up because I had some satin black gauchos with this like gold. And then I had a pair of brown gauchos that were definitely like just casual. So I would dress mine up just casual gauchos and just be about my day. Like I'd probably even wear them to school on a relaxed day, but I would dress them up just like maybe not school, but I would put on a tank top, like a cute tank, maybe like shows my look like tummy a little bit or whatever, and some cute like honestly platform sandals. I think they would look cute with that, but maybe not the sandals. Maybe like the heels that are like platform, but like I wish I knew what they're called. Like you just slip your foot in it and it's like covered like I don't know.
We're gonna have to. We'll show a picture.
I'll show you a picture, but like that, I would wear it like that.
So the only thing about gachos, as I'm thinking about, because of granted, this is with the fashion mindset that I have now in 2024. I don't think I would have them capri. I'm not that. I think also I have a thing with capris just because, like, of course, growing up, it was really hard to find like
So you would have them long.
Yeah, just long,
so
flowy.
Those pants exist. Those are like the twerk.
Yeah.
Pants. We're gachos.
Well, they're basically gachos, but like I'm just saying, I would have them like wide, like basically it's wide leg pants, but float like the linen, like the texture or the cloth is different, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Is that word?
I feel like I have pants like that. That
I don't know what I would bring back. I'm sorry, because now that I think about it, and I just thought what you just said processed. Yes, we do have pants like that. But
the reason why they were gachos or whatever is because they were like capris. Like
yeah, I just now that I think about it, I didn't really like the capri, like just because of my height. It just I don't think really. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to think if I can rock it now. I don't think I would be able to pull that style off in today's world of fashion, but I do love me some fanny packs, but that's slowly coming back too.
Okay, so this is how I'd wear my gachos. I'll show y'all the pictures. I just want to show Chris so she has an idea. I wear them with these heels.
Oh, I love a wedge.
But like this specific, right? Because there's a bunch of wedges, but like just like a curve. I'll show you a
high heel wedge.
Gachos and a cute tank top. And just be like, go to the farmer's market or do something like that. Something like that. Nothing like I have to go to an event or something like that. Yeah. Like, just something casual. I would definitely wear it just like that with these heels.
I think that's cute. I just think for me, I don't want my shin showing. I think that's just weird. I just don't think it'll be cute on me. So I would just give me long gacho like wide leg pants. But I'm trying to think of another thing that I would want to come back that actually isn't here yet. Which one should let me think. I don't know. I think I would like the layering. I'm here for the layering. Okay. I think I can. Yeah, I would want that to be a thing. The layering. Now I won't go. I don't mean like crazy, but maybe at least like a cami of a different color, and then the V cut showing the undershirt.
Loki, I don't know how I would do it now, but I miss the crop top cardigans. Those were so cute to me.
Yes, I would bring that back too.
I don't know how I would style that now, but those are cute. I'd bring those back, and I'd bring back my shawl. I love that thing. I thought it was so cute. What gachos? That'd be so cute.
You wanna? I think the shawls are just. I feel like the shawls are still here because now I'm thinking about. But they're just
that material or that way of design. No, shawls are universal. I'm talking about. You'll see it in the picture. I'm talking about a specific type of shawl. But
but I feel like in today's age, because we used to sell them at the store I used to work at, this boutique
yeah?
I used to work at. But now it's just geared toward like the older
Older.
generation. Like I'm curious to see the younger generation, like what you're talking about, like out now. Like I'm curious to see how like today's kids would gravitate to that. You know? I think because it's cute. But these today's kids, would they? Do you think they'll fuck with it?
I have no
If
idea.
you wanted to bring it back, do you think it'll be a hit or miss?
I mean, they're bringing back maxi dresses, skirts. So I don't know.
I think what I think is the what I want to bring back, the layering. I think like the layering could be a hit with this new generation. I think that could be a thing.
It all comes back.
It all come back anyway.
If you know it's not going away, leggings.
Never. We all in a chokehold with leggings. They're so comfortable. We love comfort.
That might have been the best one from the 2000s. Leggings, just for women. That's general. Crazy. Like wow, and men. I'm sure y'all enjoyed it.
Leggings are like compression shorts, right? Yeah. Her pants.
Oh, that came out. Well, that came out maybe like 5-6 years, but like biker shorts, like that was a trend. Like came back.
I do love me a good pair of biker shorts. I like with a pocket. The biker shorts with pockets. I try to, if it's a biker short with pockets, I'll get it. But if it doesn't have a pocket,
you guys can keep the jeggings though.
Really?
You like jeggings?
I love jeggings. Well, yes.
Christina and everybody else who enjoys them can keep them. I don't
they're
know.
They're so comfortable, and sometimes, like the jeggings I buy, you don't even know they're jeggings.
Okay.
Well, those. Jeggings? They are the Fashion Nova light blue high waisted pants I wear all the fucking time. Those are jeggings.
I would have to see them. I don't remember you talking.
Okay, I'm gonna show a picture, y'all. I'm gonna show a picture, but I wear those. Those are my favorite pants.
I've never had jeggings, but I've never tried to have jeggings as an older adult because
what makes you like?
I'm gonna tell you because in high school the jeggings were always like ugly. They were like, ew, these are like they just look cheap to me, I guess. And I just never liked them. And I've tried them on, I didn't like them. So I never looked for them as an adult. So I could be wrong. Maybe an adult jeggings, maybe I'll be rocking them. You know what I'm saying? But growing up, I was always like, ew, those are ugly. Like, why are people wearing them? Kind of like the tribal ones, Well, I actually wore those. That's the deer ones, the moose ones.
Yeah.
It's like, why the fuck are people wearing that?
Those are, but now they're like holiday like those are the holiday leggings now. We have only wear these for Christmas. These are
back then people were wearing on a regular day.
On the regular. But then speaking of ugly though, Uggs.
You think Uggs are ugly?
I did not start wearing Uggs until my freshman year of college. I thought they were so ugly.
Either because not that I thought they were ugly, they were just expensive.
They are expensive, and that too. That was a factor.
My parents bought me the Uggs that were not Uggs, so. But I got Uggs when I was like in college as well. But actually, my first pair of Uggs were my Ugg slippers, and I love my Ugg slippers. I actually really like Uggs, especially what they've done now with like the platform shoes and the slip-on. I love Uggs. But I definitely feel like I like more of Uggs other shoes than just like a regular Uggs. Like I only have one pair of like regular like boot Uggs, and they're like gray, so they're not even like the common brown, like what everyone.
That chestnut brown.
Yeah, mine are gray. And they have like I think like a bow or something. But yeah. I like Uggs other shit like they're
like. But I thought Ugg period as a brand. Yeah. I was not rocking with Uggs literally until I got to freshman year. Like I noticed people were buying them. Granted, I couldn't afford them either, or my mom won't get me those. But like I was never interested because I was like, they're so ugly to me. But I didn't grow on it. Didn't want to know what sold me. I remember one winter, my freshman roommate, it was like snowing. This is when I was actually at UNC Charlotte. It was cold outside and I didn't have the proper shoes. Like I left them at home or something like that. And she's like, we wore the same shoe size. Oh, that was amazing. Anyway. And she had a pair of Uggs and she let me wear them. And they were so fucking comfortable. And the comfort is what sold me into wanting Uggs. But back then, I was like, Uggs are ugly.
Yeah, well, I could never afford them. But then I do remember me and a friend used to make, because at least where I grew up, most of the people that were wearing Uggs were white girls.
Yes.
They had, I think, where I grew up, they had, I don't want to say more money than people, but like in the community that I live, I guess it was, whatever. So they could afford Uggs. Like it was a regular thing for them. You know what I'm saying? Like we would wear Uggs too, but they weren't Uggs. They were like whatever. So a bunch of girls that wore Uggs were white girls, and me and my friend would be like, yeah, white girls that wear Uggs with their orange faces. Oh, and North Faces. Because I feel like North Face was like a big thing, right? But yeah, sorry, white. No, I'm not sorry, white girls. I don't give a fuck with y'all. Yeah, I remember that. But no, I never owned Uggs until a college, and they were slipper Uggs. They weren't even real Uggs. Well, no, they were real.
Yeah, I was
Uggs,
about to say
but they
it's
were
okay. They were just not boots. You got the
not
slippers,
boots,
but
yeah.
the UGG is still an UGG regardless. But yeah,
I'm fucking weak about what I said about the North Face girls. It's funny.
But that was 2000s fashion. Like, what did you resonate with? Let me know in the comments. Let us know in the comments.
We're gonna talk about different 2000s things, not like the next episode or anything, but like throughout our podcast, whatever.
Yeah.
But, well, we know there's a bunch of things to talk about in 2000s, especially if you're a millennial like us, like a 90s baby.
90s baby.
But today we definitely wanted to focus on the fashion and just reminisce and see what fashion comes back. But it all end up coming.
Yes, and also like in the comments, just if you resonated with anything, what in the 2000s were like, oh my gosh, do you remember? Fill in the blank.
Yeah. Because we left some things off, we know. So there's so much, really.
So answer this question, you guys. In the early 2000s, what was the one thing that it's like now nostalgic? Drop it in the comments. Let us know. Because blow my mind. I want to hear something that's like, you know what? Dang. Like, I know there's like a memory that's not unlocked yet.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. Well, that was our episode.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and you tuned into the Ladyy Lounge. And I'm Chris.
And I'm Steph.
And we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.